Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time, back with the boys from Convoy. How you, Jonathan and Dustin? How you guys doing?
We're good.
Good.
Hey, what we may not do we may not do Convoy home loans justice because we talk about non-QMs. We've talked about seconds here recently, but you guys are in the conventional space. You do conventional loans, and thus you have seen some wild interest rate moves in the last 4 or 5 business days. I can't believe the Fed raises rates and rates crash. I don't get it. What's going on? This is the first time I've seen something wild like that. What's going on in the conventional world?
I mean, obviously rates have, gosh, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, we were talking, mid fives, we're in sixes at one point, like a month ago for primary residences. I just quoted one out yesterday on a 10% down at a 4.6.
Jeez.
For primary residence. So it's I don't know what's going on, right? But I think that the consensus is this is a temporary blip, right? It's kind of like how Dustin and I have been like phrasing it and showing people it's like this isn't the market right now. Where the market's in the fours, like that's not the market where it's supposed to be. That's not where it is right now.
If you like it, lock it.
Exactly. So, there's never a day that, because we have so many different lenders that we work with, even on a conventional basis, the risks to be able to just lock at the beginning, what we tell our clients is it's like 0 to none because there's no cost to you. But if the rates get better, maybe we'll float it down. Maybe we'll move it to a different lender if we have to. We just have options, right? So, we're not messing with the market every day. Yesterday was a really bad day 2 days ago was a really bad day for the market.
Monday, yeah.
They started getting a little better, and it's just no one really knows what's going on, right? So what we tell our clients that we do conventional loans for, it's, hey, when we go in, we're going to lock it and forget about it. If it gets better through the process, we'll move it. If it doesn't, then we're glad we locked, right? And that's kind of been our approach just because the market's been so volatile. But
rates are again down today. I just checked while you were talking. It's crazy.
Yeah. We do a lot of conventional loans as well, FHA, VA, because we're licensed in, I think it's 16 states now. We're working on like adding 2 more, but we're licensed in all these states. So we have a lot of clients across the country, even or at followers that sometimes they don't want to go the 40-year fixed, or they don't want to go a higher rate on a non-QM loan. They would rather take the 30-year fix on a conventional, and there's nothing wrong with that, right?
No, that's why they need to reach out to Convoy. You're kind of the one-stop shop that you can have these discussions with ORAT homeowners and investors. It's a lot of fun.
Exactly. So that's kind of our main thing right now is if non-QM is kind of the rates are too high or something's happening, people are feeling a little iffy. If it doesn't fit in their scenario, which even at these higher elevated rates for non-QM, I think it still makes sense for a lot of like self-employed borrowers instead of paying taxes, because it's better than paying all these taxes. But, for conventional borrowers, this is a great time, right? It is a great time to be buying, right? In this period of time.
Yeah, conventional rates peaked out at mid-June. 6.13, I think, was the highest average I saw. Now they're under 5 again. It's weird, right? Monday they were over 5. Now they're under 5. You get what I'm telling buyers to do today is 3 things. Don't pay list price, ask for closing cost credits, and get a rate buy down, right? That 4.6 you quoted earlier, I'm just going to wild ass guess that was a point or 2 in rate buy down, I'm guessing.
It actually was only like half a point.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like, it wasn't that much. They had stellar credit, all of that, but it wasn't that much. And it's, again, it changes every day, right? It changes every hour,
dude. Conventional is getting, used to be nice to say it changed every day. I'm seeing, I have 2 other lenders on my channel. They're like, dude, it's changing every other hour. Rate sheets are getting changed.
Yeah.
Look, like, last Wednesday when the feds came out and we spoke about this, that everybody knew it was going to be 0.75. And what's funny is when you see a 0.75 rate hike, everyone thinks it's going up across the board, right? But they didn't. They went down because everybody knew that. And, from, I guess we can call it from trough to peak back to like middle of the trough. And right now we've seen 0.6, I want to say, of a move. That difference between the trough and the peak just from last Wednesday, today.
Yeah,
because
rates are down on more than a point. I mean, one of the things that we've been talking about that real estate was going to slow down is because of affordability. It's just math, folks. Affordability at 5 is better than at 6. It just is. I'm not saying it's great. I'm just saying it's better. So
No.
again, as real estate investors, we shouldn't care what the rate is. It's just one variable in a spreadsheet. But again, folks, we're in a real estate investing business. Your job is to get the highest return on your cash. Get rate buy downs. The sellers will pay. Get closing cost credits. Sellers will pay. Don't pay list price. Buyers have the time. It is flipped from FOMO from the buyers to FOMO from the sellers. So motivated sellers are out there. Write great offers. Do the work. Reach out to mortgage professionals like Dustin and Jonathan to see what you can get, because they have options: non-QM, full doc, bank statement, 40-year seconds, all the kind of stuff that Convoy offers. What else you got? What else is going on in mortgage? It's kind of crazy.
Like we keep saying, I do really want to stress that like the sellers right now do not have the upper hand. And I had one situation last week where it wasn't, we'll call it a friendly argument because it was a client I've worked with multiple times, but he really wanted this property, and he was willing to waive the appraisal. And I was just like, look, I don't do it. And what do you know? Literally yesterday, appraisal came back 60,000, because we still had to do it, obviously, by waiving it. It was
Yeah,
just
of course.
back out. Came back 60,000 loan. I'm telling, dude, right now you're about to lose your deposit. We're gonna have to go back to negotiating. I'm gonna have to send this to a new lender. Take advantage of the fact that sellers are not in control. Every single deal that we're seeing, not every single one, but 90% of them have now some sort of seller credit. And there's
Go get it. Yes.
situations where we can't get it. Yeah, there's a limit, right? That we can legally allow a seller credit. You can't just give like $100,000 credit.
Is it 3% roughly?
Some are 6, depending on the product. Some are 2. Reach out to us and then we'll let you know. But
have the conversation. Yeah.
Where it's more than being allowed from the seller.
Yeah. So folks, this is why you have to work with a mortgage professional, because again, you don't want to get a no answer on your loan because you got too much of seller credit or whatnot. Reach out to the boys from Convoy. They have lots of options, whether it's 2, 3, or 6 on credits. They're going to tell you what, when, and how. Again, if you're a buyer, you have the power. Use it. We haven't had it for years. I know it feels weird. Use it. Don't pay list price, closing cost credit, rate buy down. Don't forget, ask for all 3. And don't waive appraisals. Come on. Don't be stupid.
Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, I wouldn't even, like, now these days, you don't even need to really waive loan contingencies.
No, I wouldn't waive squat today.
Yeah. I mean, you don't need to waive anything. I think, things are going into escrow. They're going in 30 days and there's a bunch of pressure to close, and, it's end up closing in 30 days and maybe goes 35 and everyone's fine. The world's not ending. Right.
Yeah.
So, I think that, everyone understands and they're on a, level playing field. And I heard something really good from, I don't know if you know Ricky Carruth. I love that. Yeah, big guy. I sent it to my team the other day, and they were talking about how the market's kind of scary, things are going up, and he said something like, "Look, there's deals happening every single day, regardless of whether the market's up, the market's down. There's deals happening every single day." So I think it's just, that means that for someone somewhere, the numbers are working, and you're getting a good deal. And if you're getting a good deal, you're going to make the deal happen. Right. Yeah. So that's happening every day, whether we like it or not. So it's just like a word of encouragement to everybody, like, have that power to push forward.
Yeah. Just one small tweak. We don't use the word good on this channel. We only do great deals. I'm just saying.
Great deals happen.
There you go. Yeah. We used to do good and great deals, but good left the building. We have the power. We're writing better deals. Again, I showed somebody how you could get like closing cost credit, rate buy down, and pay just a little bit less than list. You can turn a 2% yield into a 6. Folks, This is the time. Do the work. Get your buy box. Work with mortgage professionals. How do you want them to reach out if they're interested?
Email privateClient@convoyhomeloans.com, and please let us know you came from where at, so Dustin and myself can reach out.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.